Morning, Libras. I'm gonna go ahead and get going your 2018 August. It's actually your mid-August to end of August reading. And whenever I was pre-shuffling and meditating, I felt like really relaxed. Like your energy is really chill, which is kind of different because air signs right now have been kind of having a hard time with all of the astrological events that have been taking place. So, but I really didn't have any messages or feel any serious vibes except for really relaxed and kind of just like light energy. So I'm thinking that your reading today is not going to be anything too heavy, which is really good. Maybe it'll be, a really good time for you guys. Going into Virgo season is kind of the growth season, the season where when the seeds that have been planted in Leo season, Virgo season, everything's coming out. So, it's kind of like a karmatic sweep too. So sometimes that's all coming around, and my air signs are just such good communicators and good with words anyways. So, that's really good for you guys. So let's go ahead and get this going. The first few cards that come out will be your energy. This is relationship spread, so you can take it how it resonates. The next energy, the next three cards that I pull will be the energy of the person that you're dealing with. So, yep, it's been kind of like this. You guys really haven't had a lot of cards jumping out or anything. All right, Libra, it's looking like you guys are really in a place where you're really willing to work on projects. You're really willing to work things out. If that's in work or in school. Oh, nice. Work or in school. You feel like you've made a decision about where you want to go, and you don't care if it's going to cause you some conflict or butt heads with somebody, which is typical Libra behavior. And it really could be causing you some inner conflict, but I feel like you're working together with somebody. Oh, nice. You're working together with somebody, the person that you are in a relationship with, to really to make things work. And I feel like for some reason or another, that's surrounding you guys in some conflict. That's kind of your overall energy. It looks like you've made a decision to work something out, and it might cause a little conflict in your life. Now, the other person, they are coming in with a solid offer, financial abundance. Like, they're really trying to make it work. They're trying to connect all the dots. They want the family, the home, the money, the structure of the relationship to be 100% solid. They're not playing around. They're coming in with the page, and then right behind it is the king. So it's like in the past, maybe they had some kind of offer that wasn't, that was just new, brand new, like sometimes this can mean that it's not that serious, that it's kind of like a premature offer, but then going right into the king in the present, it means they're for real. Like they really want to manifest something on all levels, very, very stable. The king the King of Pentacles is the most stable king in the deck. His emotions are in check. His finances are in check. He's grounded. His tangible items are in check. His car payments paid. His house payments paid. This is the guy that has it all together, okay? And then in the future, he wants to offer, this is a overwhelming offer of emotion. So he wants to commit. This is a real serious offer. He's just, it just comes in as like the King of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups is just like a really grounded, serious emotional offer. So it looks like whatever decision you made might have kicked up some dust with somebody. Your overall energy is the Page of Swords in reverse. So it's like some kind of communication was cut off with someone somewhere. Maybe you had to cut some ties to make a decision about a relationship that actually benefited you, and there were some people that weren't very happy about it. Now, in the advice, I'm seeing that the advice for you is to balance yourself out and make a unified decision. I mean, I'm seeing the Four of Wands, which is, you know, usually like the four corners of a home. The four corners of a square is like a solid foundation in a home, which goes back to this King of Pentacles. And with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, it's like in the past you might have been a little indecisive about it, but you're ready to move forward with it. And I feel like the great part of the advice is it's telling you, see, you have the Devil in reverse and then you have the Eight of Cups. And it's telling you to walk away from any toxic energy. So I feel like there might be some outside influences to this relationship that was super toxic. Like, I don't believe it's this person. I don't know if you maybe were dating a couple people, because I'm seeing a couple different people show up in this reading for sure with the Devil and the King of Pentacles. I feel like you're walking away from something toxic. Now, that doesn't mean that it was a relationship. It could be someone in a colleague, it could be a friendship. I feel like you're walking away from something toxic and you've made your mind up to work something out with this person here that has so many good things to offer, and they're for real. So there's no fuckery going on here. This is a real offer from them, and I feel like you guys have a really, you guys are there's a lot of growth in my readings lately, but this is the most solid. Like, you guys have really figured it out, especially for an air sign. You guys have really figured it out. Like, you know exactly what you want. You're walking away from toxic people to work things out. There's no more fork in the road. If it causes conflict, you don't really care, because at the end of the day, your advice is to go forward with it. So let me see what we have for the outcome, and then I'll get your oracle and you will be on your way. Let's check this out. I might clarify one card too. Oh, great. Okay. So, and at the bottom of the deck, the Seven of Wands. So that means you're kind of done standing your ground with things. You've made your decision. I think with everything else, it means you're done standing your ground. You've made your decision. You're moving forward in this relationship, and you're walking away from anyone toxic. And the outcome is like slow moving earth energy into the end of something, a new cycle. So maybe in the past, this relationship has had its ups and downs, which what hasn't, you know? But the greatest part about this is in the future, you have the Star. Now, this is the card of hope and healing and just putting in the positive wishes and energy to bring this love into a new cycle. Like, all I see here and I feel here genuinely is a new cycle of really good love. Like, Libra, whoever you're dealing with, they're not playing around. Okay. So, they're for real. They're very for real about you, and they're willing to end any troubles that you're having because they have a lot of hope, and you do too. And I think that this is going in the right direction. Now, everyone has free will, but if this were my reading and I were questioning things, I would take the leap. So I definitely think whoever that you're dealing with is ready to get rid of any toxic behaviors they've had, anyone that's been toxic in their life, and they're for real. So let's go ahead and clarify one card. I'm going to clarify the Five of Swords and your future energy, the conflict. Just want to kind of see where that's coming from. And I'll pull an oracle and you will be on your way, Libra. I hope you have enjoyed this. Six of Cups. Interesting. So the conflict is coming from someone in the past who has either tried to reunite with you or has a memory of sorts or some sort of attachment to you that they don't want to let go, so it's causing conflict that you're with someone else. And that is kind of interesting because walking away from toxic energy, I feel like this is just the card of someone who wants to be back with you, and you've made your decision that you're trying to move on with something new. And you're willing to end anything that's not serving you for this chance with either getting back together with someone old or, someone that you used to be with. Maybe you were on a break with somebody, but somebody's not happy about, someone from your past is not happy about your relationship decisions presently. So I'm going to go ahead and get an oracle card out for you, and then we will wrap it up. So this is my Halloween oracle deck. I absolutely love it. I know the cards really well, but the book is really, really good. So I might read from it if It feels like something that resonates with this that I need some clarification on. So we'll see. We'll see what it is. Okay, the apple. I just got this before. Okay, so the apple is all about taking risks. It's all about risks. It's about, do I take the leap of faith? Do I put in the effort? Am I not risking enough? Am I risking too much? It's just really all about the risk and the reward from the risk. So what have you been risking? Who have you been risking it with? Is it worth the risk? What do you need to do to take that, to take that extra step? So the risk, this is a beautiful card. This is just about risk and reward. Make sure that what you're doing is worth it, and make sure that if you need to take the plunge on something, you make a good decision, and that's what you do. So thank you so much for tuning in, Libra. I hope you enjoy your reading, and get at me if you need a personal. All the information is down in the description box. Give me a day about to get it to you, and I can email that out to you. PayPal is down there for donations or anything else. If you have any questions, just shoot me an email. Okay, thank you so much, Libra. Have a great day.